Composting ideas for fall. So I have my geo bins. Usually I keep them into two separate bins so that I can heap it up and make a bigger mound of leaves. And with the rains will help it go down more, so I can fit in more material if I have open top. Do I have mice? Yes, I do. They do come for the worms, which I don't mind because they're basically aerating the soil for me. I try to avoid putting any vegetable waste in these bins. These are mostly and purely only for the garden waste and the fall leaves or the dry stems or any material that I collect from the garden. Coming to these are my 25-gallon bins. Pots, which I strongly recommend everyone having a few, and they thoroughly go in for my fall composting. I try to collect all the leaves during the fall into these bins, and especially with these bins, come spring, once the material settles in, I try to top off with a 6 to 8 inch of dirt, and either I try to grow my greens in there, or depending on whatever vegetable I want to plant in here, I go with the thickness of the soil or the depth of the soil in accordance to the plants that I want to grow. But they are very less maintenance because they have the plants will have very less maintenance because they have a lot of nutrition that they keep getting from the decomposing fall leaves underneath. And I don't expect much produce out of these pots, though I can, because I personally don't take care of the plants that I grow in here because they need less water anyway, because there's a lot of nutrition underneath and there's a lot of moisture underneath. I try to grow my pumpkins and ash gourd or Malabar cucumbers in pots like this. That way they don't overtake my garden because I'm not taking care of them as much. So I just have a trellis along the fence, or I just throw them over the fence. That way having a fruit or two is more than enough for me that I get out of these pots. And coming spring or now in fall, all the material that I get out of these pots, once I pull out all the plants, will go into my raised beds as the soil keeps shrinking down every season. Another idea for collecting fall leaves will be these 21-gallon bins. I have both from Walmart and the Home Depot. The Home Depot ones are much stronger and thicker material than the Walmart, so I recommend the Home Depot ones. You can either use them to store all of your green waste or the brown waste. They come in very handy and looks nice in the yard. And another idea would be grow bags, the 25-gallon grow bags. You can store your leaves in there and use them as and when you need them.